What is up, guys? Welcome back to this Minecraft channel, to this series, this Let's Play series. And hey, let's play some Minecraft. Last episode, I completed the miraculous Tree of Life here, which at one point I was worried was not going to give me more than 2 villagers at a time. As you can see, yeah, don't have that problem. It's definitely overproductive. I also transplanted my wheat farm over here, and even though it's a work in progress, you can see that I'm expanding this operation. I would actually like this to be kind of like a hillside just covered in crops. Maybe just wheat, maybe I'll throw in a couple of other variations. I also expanded the farm here a bit. You can see that I have quite a bit more carrots going on over here. Still got a little bit of wheat. And yeah, don't know if I'm going to leave all this here. I might actually end up completely removing the crops from here, but we'll see. It does look kind of nice to have that many crops. One more thing I managed to accomplish between episodes is I have found the coveted, the secret, the highly venerated samurai armor. Ooh, yeah. Your boy had to do it. Oh yeah. Actually, this is just this data pack's iron armor. So yeah, I did go ahead and upgrade to iron because, yeah, I don't like running around in that leather armor. It's not as fun as I thought it would be. Also, just as a side note, I think it's worth noting that Mount Vesuvius over there has begun to leak just a little bit, so hopefully that's not a problem. Hopefully it doesn't catch this forest on fire and burn the whole thing. I remember at that spot. Good memories. But in all honesty, I did do some exploring around there. I wanted to see what it looked like from up there. The view was actually pretty nice. I also found a strange cave over here on the side of Vesuvius. Now, I'm not a superstitious type, but there's been some weird goings on in this cave. One thing in particular. It seems to be some sort of shrine to a very ancient creature. There it is, just sitting there with its horde of creatures tending to its needs. This place is busy. Oof, oof, that was not good. Oh boy. Yo, why this guy got better armor than I do? Full enchanted iron armor? Yo, that ain't cool. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Babies are flanking me. Oh no, they got the farmer that I set free. I had already traded with him and everything. I still can't cure you. I'm sorry! Anyway, Vesuvius, sheep cults, and zombie villagers aside, I do have a couple things I want to take care of in this episode. As you can see here behind me, I have my glorious wheat field, and due to this field, I am getting myself an abundance of wheat seeds. Got a couple of stacks here, a couple of stacks here, and a few more just kind of scattered throughout. So you may ask, Scobes, what do you plan to do with all those seeds? Well, let me tell you, it's automatic composter time. Oh yeah. Building an automatic composter is probably one of the easiest automatic, devices or mechanisms to build in Minecraft. You literally just need these 5 items. 2 hoppers, 2 chests, and of course a composter. Who would have thought you would need a composter? How strange. Yoink these. So again, super simple. I'm going to build mine right here on the ground. Now the first step's kind of tricky. You have to place your chest. Yeah. Then you want to come either behind or on top of the chest and put a hopper. I'm going to put mine right behind it like that. And again, you have to crouch click or crouch place it, because if you don't, then, you click on a chest, you're just going to open it. If you want to place a hopper on top, whoops, then of course, crouch, place it. But that's not where I want it. Then right on top of that hopper, you want to place your composter. What that's going to do is the hopper is going to pull items out of the composter and put them into the chest. So once you have your composter on top of your hopper, anything that goes into the composter and then eventually gets turned into bone meal will end up in your chest. Just in case you don't know how a composter works, it's pretty simple. You can put any sort of organic material into it, and it's kind of strange how it works. As you can see, I'm putting stuff in, but only every couple of items does it raise a level. And then when it finally does raise to the top, my goodness, see, I did I don't know, what was that, 5 clicks or 5 items, 5 pumpkin seeds, and it didn't even raise a single level because it's all based on chance. Okay, it's really not going. There we go. Finally, it raised another level. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, da 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 da. Okay, now, look at that, boom. It was full and it emptied itself. And what do we have in here? 1 bone meal. Granted, I had to go through a lot of pumpkin seeds to do that, but you know what? I'm going to have a lot of seeds to work with here. But we're not done yet. Your next stage is you want to throw a hopper on top of the composter. It will not work if you do this in the side like I did with the chest. This one has to be directly on top. And I guess it makes sense because, you know, you're putting stuff into the top of the composter. So crouch, place, boom. And your last step, I'm going to try to complete before all the baddies come out, is put a chest on top of the hopper. Now a hopper is also something that you can open up, so you have to crouch, click this one too. So crouch, jump, place. Nope, jump, place. There we go. And there you have it. That's literally all it takes to make an automatic composter. So you put your seeds up here. Watch, I'm going to throw all my seeds up here. I'm going to go ahead and throw some carrots. And as you can see, it's just chugging away, just chomping down these seeds, going through the process. Oh, and there you saw. I got my second bone meal. Now, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. So anyway, back out here the next day, this beautiful morning, just to take one more look at the composter and clear some things up. So I can put any sort of organic material in there. Just like in real life, you can compost leaves. You can compost any sort of leaves from any sort of tree and get yourself a decent amount of bone meal from them. They're bountiful, they're abundant, and they're pretty easy to get. So if nothing else, they're a decent source of bone meal. But yeah, any kind of vegetable, any kind of fruit, saplings, that kind of stuff can go in there. Can you put meat in there? I don't think you can. I know you can't put rotten flesh. No. So you just get stuck in the hopper. So no meat, no flesh, just organic, you know, vegetable type stuff. But yeah, from all of those seeds I had, I got a whopping 4 bone meal. And I had a few more from some testing I was doing earlier. But when this field is ripe and ready for picking, I will get a lot of seeds. And actually, I have a whole bunch of seeds already in here. So let's grab all these because they're just taking up space. I don't even have enough space for all of them. And let's throw them in here. Boop, 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 boop. And so what was that? Let's see. 8 stacks. Let's just round it up and say it was 8 stacks. We'll see how much bone meal I get from 8 stacks of seeds. Make that 9 stacks. Throw that one in there. Throw this in here. There you go. So a little bit more than 9 stacks. Alright, so after a couple of minutes and being pretty bored and, you know, just slapping a whole bunch of trapdoors on my composter here, let's do the big reveal. How much bone meal did 9 stacks of seeds give me? Ooh, 29, not bad. Add that to that, and I got 38 bone meal. Let's bring this place to life. Boom. Ka-chow. Kerflaffle. Bajoosh. Zoom. Poof. Splash. Gerdunk. Grass. This place is looking a bit overgrown, but you know what? That's okay. Let's leave it like this. I mean, after all, we got the Tree of Life right there just feeding this whole area. I don't know if you remember, but this was actually once just a big barren mountaintop. All stony and ugly. Looking a little bit more lively now. I just realized that looked like a giant wooden boot. Maybe I can make that into a big statue or something. I don't know. You know, amid all this chaos of all these things spawning in and trying to kill me, I still managed to make a couple of friends here. I got Dr. Calcium over here, just chilling. And Mr. Magenta. He's pretty cool. Oh my goodness, he's not cool. He's not cool. Close your mouth, man. I can see right through the back of your head. That is not cool. Bro, chill out. Hey, chill. Chill. There, Dr. Calcium over there seems happy with his bone. Maybe you want one too? No? Ungrateful. Look, we'll talk once you've calmed down, okay? By the way, I just learned today, just now, that armor does not fully protect hostile mobs from burning up in the sun. I thought it did. It just lets them survive a little bit longer. And I thought I had heard that before, but I just never tested it. So yeah, I definitely had to protect this guy because he started burning, and I want to keep him. I have plans for you, Dr. Calcium. Big plans. Your hunger will be satisfied. Hunger for calcium, that is. Bones. I have villagers. I have a zombie. Let's make ourselves one of Minecraft's most useful farms. Well then, some not so great news. As you can see here, I have a build quite a ways underway. I actually had a video of all of this work that I was doing already, but because I quit Minecraft without giving it enough time to save the replay video, it was just not there. I guess it got corrupted or something. So I lost that, too bad. But, as you can see, that was not my only loss. Yes, that's right, Dr. Calcium, he has perished. Actually, no, that's not him, that was a different guy. Oh, and those are gone. Well, Guess that was 5 minutes. Minecraft tip, things will despawn in 5 minutes if you just leave them sitting there. Speaking of despawning, yeah, this isn't one of them special zombies. This guy can't pick anything up, and therefore, he will despawn if I leave him, you know, here and walk far enough away. Eventually, he'll just disappear, which is a problem because I need this guy. Soon, I will have some villagers sitting right over there, and I will have this iron farm underway. By the way, this is a design by Chapman. That's why I'm not going to go through it step by step. That, and you know, I lost all that video. But just check out his video on the 1.16 iron farms, and yeah, he does a good job explaining it. But anyway, I'm gonna wait for nighttime and find myself a zombie who can actually do something. What a lazy bum. Well, the deed is done. I have found myself a new Dr. Calcium. However, at what cost? That's right, I got swarmed by skeletons out there and they got me. Man, and I was over level 32. That's a bummer. But I have the other side built here. The next step of doing this is getting some villagers in here. So 3 villagers in each little puddle of water right there. Let's do it. Well, there's the top half of the setup. Now I just need to get my spawning platforms in here. I forgot a dirt. And now, after taking way too long, I have the spawning platforms in as well. Right there and right there. The little fun chambers for the golems. Final step is getting 3 villagers in each side. And I probably did this in the wrong order, but you know what? As long as it works. As you can see, I finally got this thing running. Well, one half of it. Now I gotta do the same thing to the other side. Man, that took so long to get 3 villagers in there. They would not cooperate. Hey, I'm already getting iron. Not bad. Okay, so I finally have my 3 villagers up here, and they're all trapped in mine carts, which means they are not going anywhere until I set them free, similar to boats. And I'm going to learn from my mistakes. Last time, it took me so long to get all 3 of those guys to actually stay in there. They kept wanting to jump out and run along the path that I had built. So I'm going to lock these guys in here, and I'm only going to break them out when it's nighttime so that they'll go straight to bed. I've opened up all these trapdoors, so they should just hop right into bed. And I've blocked the path so the zombie won't wake them up, because of course if a zombie sees them, or if they see a zombie, or however that works whenever they're sleeping, they'll just wake right back up, like those guys do. So I've blocked the view, I'll let them go to bed at night, and then take away all this stuff, then open that up and it should activate this side. Hopefully. And now as the sun sets on this beautiful valley, I'm ready to get these guys to bed. Time for bed, children. So I do have to be careful about this. I shouldn't, you know, I don't think I really risk killing them. But let me just make sure here. Can they get out any other way? I really hope they can. Let's test one guy first. Go to bed, man. What are you doing? Go to bed. Go to bed. Come on, guys. Yes, 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 yes. 2 in bed. Okay. Number 3. Come on. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now, the other thing I need to do, which I forgot to do, is build 2 blocks on here, and then get 1 glass and plop it right there. What that does is it just keeps the guys from being able to bob out of there and, you know, walk around up here, I think. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it just protects them. I honestly don't know. Ask Chapman. Chapman, is that you? Now I gotta quickly get rid of all this stuff, because I don't want these guys being able to get out of here. Now I gotta kind of be careful here, because if I break this and he can see them and it starts spawning golems, there is a chance that they could spawn right here. That's not a huge problem, but I'll just have to deal with him, otherwise the farm won't work. Hey. Hey, buddy. It's okay. It'll all be over soon. I really need to make a collection system. Now let's expose these guys. And look at that. See, now they can't sleep. They're just like, wait, what? What? That guy was right there the whole time? But they keep trying to go to sleep. And that should... Oh man, I need to start getting rid of this. Alrighty, I should have a fully functional iron farm now. There we go, boom, look at that. Double efficiency. Alright, mission accomplished. And it appears Mr. Magenta down here has made himself a friend, look at that. And look, he just wants to hug. Come on, Mr. Magenta. Come on. Why are you being so rude? Calm down already. Sheesh. Wait a second. How is that guy still alive? He doesn't have a helmet on. Ah, The beds? Trapdoors? That block? I have no idea. The guy is lucky. And I really need to pick up all those drops. And would you look who we have here? A visitor. Is he a visitor, or is he here for my iron? I know your secrets. You're in on it too. Alrighty, so there you have it. I have a fully functional, double efficiency iron farm. Now just to give a testament of how efficient this farm actually is, I mean, take a look at this. Just in the time since I got the first one started, I have over 3 stacks. 3 stacks and about a quarter stack. Now that's either a testament of how efficient this farm is, or just how long it took me to build it. But I mean, it works. I'm just standing here and constantly getting iron golems. So yeah, just a quick breakdown on why this farm works. In Java Edition, all it takes to get golems to spawn in is 3 villagers who have access to 3 beds and a zombie that, has a line of sight with them. Now, I don't understand all the specifics. I think there is actually some breaking of the line of sight, which causes it to kind of reset. Or maybe it's something to do with that water that, they're constantly bobbing and breaking line of sight, and that's causing it to reset, and that's why it works so well. But yeah, that's literally all it takes. The platform is placed below, just to kind of separate that from the villagers. Golems come in, get killed by the lava, drop through a little hole here in the corner, and fall down. I definitely need to set up some sort of collection system here, but instead of just putting a bunch of hoppers, because I would need like at least 9 of them to catch all that, I want to make this a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So how about we make ourselves a nice little build, at least somewhat in the style of my other buildings, this kind of Greco-Viking look I got going on. I keep calling it that. I don't know if that's even anywhere close to being accurate. But yeah, get some sort of building that just at least somewhat fits the vibe I have going here. Now it is going to kind of stick out since it's going to be way out here and nothing else, but that'll just be more motivation for me to fill in all this space between. And as I was waiting for some villagers to kind of populate my little chamber here and for them to grow up, I have been, just slowly expanding my grass area here, just doing a little bit of terraforming. Literally just taking up the stone and putting down dirt, letting the life kind of slowly ooze its way out into this stony valley. But yeah, how about we make ourselves an interesting little building to encapsulate this wonderful iron farm? Let's do it. Must break free. There we go. Suffocating in there. There you have it. There's the build. I don't think it looks too bad. Looks pretty good. Caught that last part. I was just doing a bit of AFKing, letting my farm run for a bit, seeing how much I can actually get out of it. So let's take a look and see what all of that time gave me. Alright, so what does the chest have? We got about, 8 stacks, almost 8 stacks. That's not too bad. Don't be fooled by those extras. Those are just placeholders. And here we have all 8.5 stacks. Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, that's a good amount of iron there. It's like I said, it's nothing too fancy, but I think it somewhat fits the vibe. Honestly, I have a lot going on here. It's kind of busy. But if you noticed, there were times... Oh, what's this guy doing down here? Another one. You're not welcome here. I know what you're here for. You're here for my iron, aren't you? I'll do... What the? There's an extra one. What is going on here? No, there's 3 of them. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to let the grass just kind of grow in here, so I decided to AFK a bit and just let it all greenify. Yeah, there it is. There's the build. My iron farm. It's pretty efficient, but I do believe my spawning platforms might be too close together because I only seem to get about 1 golem in each side. Ooh, this guy. He's got a friend now, trying to give him a rose, calm him down. But yeah, he doesn't seem to care too much about him. That guy's trying to show some affection, and Mr. Magenta's just always ticked off. Yeah, as I was saying, I believe my spawning platforms are a little bit too close together. You can see there I'm getting a golem, and I have seen 2 at once, which I did not think would be possible with the setup that I have. I don't see it often, but I did see it when I first had the farm set up. So I don't know, I don't fully understand the golem spawning mechanics, but if I wanted to, I could probably spread those out. It might make the build look a little weird, but, you know, I'll do what I gotta do. I honestly thought I would have banshees by now, but I guess I didn't AFK quite long enough. But for now, let's go ahead and hit the hay, you know, get some sleep, get some shut-eye, and call it a day. So go up here to my nice little loft bed, and gute Nacht. Alrighty, so on this brand new beautiful day that I have going on here, I figured I would move on to my very last thing that I want to do for this episode. As you can see, I do not have a good path leading down to my brand new building here, so I think that I am going to go ahead and, yeah, dig me something out here to where I can make it up there. Start by getting rid of this abomination. And with that all said and done, we can go ahead and dig ourselves out a simple little path. I'm going to start by, you know, just kind of marking where I want it to go. It's a good idea to at least plan these things out a little bit, you know. It's a path. It's pretty easy to fix if I do something wrong, but still. Yeah, I think I'm just going to connect it right here. Let's do this. Okay, so I have the path in now, which is good and all, but still looks a little bit too plain, of course. Just having a path is not enough. I got to bring a little bit of life into this area, so let's start by placing some mossy cobblestone, a little bit of a wall, and just making some real simple, real plain looking, you know, street lights, I guess, or whatever you want to call them, path lighters, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, just nothing too fancy, just something to kind of bring a little bit of illumination to the area. And now that I have my lights in, I'm gonna bring in just some, you know, some leaves to look like little bushy bushes all around my path. It's a simple thing, but I think it actually adds a lot of, you know, character. Makes it just look a little bit more than just flat grass. I think that looks a little too boring. So just a couple of bushes and some bone mealing, and we'll have ourselves a lively looking path here. And let's see, throw something down here. Let's get rid of some of this tall grass. We don't really need that. And yeah, just coming in, adding some cobblestone and cobblestone slabs, mossy variant of course, just to make it look like there's some, you know, natural kind of half-buried boulders here. This was, after all, a pretty bleak looking mountain before, and even though I've allowed it to be colonized with life, you know, I still want some of that stone to shine through it. But yeah, let's add another one right here. And it's little details like this that I feel that really just, it's not much. But look at that. I mean, to me, I like that. I think it looks pretty. This guy. Okay, let's just ignore them for now. We're not going to worry about that. But yeah, let's head on down this beautiful sun-soaked path. Yeah, I like this. The path itself is kind of plain. I may come back and add some, you know, some details there, some slabs or steps and other blocks to kind of mix it up instead of it just being a path. But, you know, the rest of my path is just a path, so maybe I do need to add that variance, you know, everywhere. And then I need to connect this somehow. But, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, like this. I may make it look a little bit more like this path I got going on here. But that will do it for today, guys. This episode actually took me much longer than some of my previous ones, just because that iron farm, you will not believe how long that took to keep everyone there. But you know what? It was worth it. It's a nice build. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like, subscribe to see some more. And hey, God bless you.